Ministers of State get an additional €45,000 on top of their TD salaries. Super Juniors get another top up of €13,145 on that. Paul Murphy, as somebody who believes that, people power and people marching on the streets is just as valid a political expression as electoral politics, why the stuffy constitutionalism? Why does this matter?
Yeah, okay. So, I'm very limited in terms of what I can say about the case itself because the judges are now deliberating on it. We're expecting a decision by October. Why this matters, though, in very broad terms, is that this, in my opinion, is a political stroke. It has been a repeated political stroke by establishment parties to facilitate the involvement of particular groups, in this case the Michael Lowry Regional Independent Group, in government, and, to use the words of Leo Varadkar in the article he wrote in the Sunday Times, to get around the Constitution. And I don't think you can get around the Constitution. I think the Constitution is a set of rules which says that power comes from the people, that goes through the Dáil in the form of the election of the 15 members of government, and it's not opened to the government to bring more people in, to find ways around it, and that if they want to change the Constitution, we should change the Constitution. Okay. We should have a referendum.
The Dáil is the body that elected or appointed those junior ministers to sit in cabinet. It was approved by the Dáil.
No, it was not.
They were approved by the Dáil in terms of all of the ministers and ministers of state are approved by the Dáil.
It's just not factually. It's not true that it's approved by the Dáil. That was the whole point in the state's case, was to say that no, look at this resolution here. It's only got the 15. There is no, and that was John Rogers, my senior counsel.
The Dáil voted on legislation in this area, Paul. The Dáil voted through all the legislation
to give them extra pay.
And just on that issue,
to establish the offices.
Ministers of State get an additional €45,000 on top of their TD salaries. Super Juniors get another top up of €13,145 on that.